All right, what's up, guys? So we actually, as I almost missed a turn, got in the ST for a little bit today. Outrun some errands, working on a barn dominium that we're doing a finish out on. I can do a little quick walkthrough with you guys to show that, but I thought I'd do a quick video while I was in the ST, give you guys a little bit of an update. I'm gonna try to transition this channel into a little bit more of the vlogging type of just my everyday stuff. Reason being is I'm so close to getting monetized on the channel that I just need watch hours. And obviously I know you guys like the ST, but it is extremely difficult whenever I'm not spending money in it or tracking it or whatever, just to get in to make a video that is going to be interesting for you guys, because it needs to be something new. Like, I don't want to just make a video like, oh, here's another 0 to 60 run, here's another, whatever. Like, I kind of have everything covered on what I've done to the ST. And so I want to be able to give you guys new content, not kind of the same thing. I don't want to tire people out with it. So I'm going to switch it a little bit, just trying to make the videos a little bit longer and kind of show you guys what I do, like every day to day. I have, I run 2 different companies, and I have 3 branches on just one of those companies. So a lot of interesting things with construction and spray foam and roofing and electrical that I think that would interest some of you guys. I'd also love to kind of talk business tips, and I'm always open for advice, obviously, but I think it'd be kind of cool to dive in a little bit and just kind of give just an insight on kind of where I'm at. I don't I'm nothing special, but I think I graduated high school, went to college for 3 weeks and dropped out. And so I think that going from that, I say dropped out, I just dropped out, but I've worked my whole life, and so now I'm at the point where I feel like I can provide some decent knowledge on some of the things that people need answers to from somebody who's actually living it in real life, not one of these gurus, right? You gotta pay for advice. I just think it's cool. I try to get all my friends to kind of start their own thing. My wife she's getting into some other things, some Amazon affiliate stuff and some other things like that is going to be pretty exciting on her end. And she didn't go to college either. I mean, it's just, I think I have a decent, interesting story to tell, and kind of what I do day to day would be somewhat interesting for hopefully a lot of people. So yeah, I'm just trying to transition it into something like that, to where I can provide more consistent new content, not just strictly trying to focus on the ST. Because I also, I have the F-150, which is my work daily. You guys really don't, those actual subscribers that have been here, they don't really care that much for the F-150. That's not what they wanted to watch the channel for. So that only gets a little bit of traction, and then I post a ST video and the thing gets, way more views. And so I know where the audience is trying to drive the channel to, but in my mind, I can't provide enough of that new content for you guys to stay interested. So it's one of those things that I think, obviously it's going to be a little bit of growing pains on it, but I'm so close to the thresh marks there for the YouTube stuff that I really need to put a little bit more effort into this stuff. It is 100 and something degrees, but we're going to do a pull anyway just because we can. Like I said, it is 98 degrees. And I've been driving the ST pretty hard for about an hour, so it's definitely heat soaked. But yeah, speaking of that, I also have a new revision from ZFG that I can put on the ST. It's just a 93 tune again, but it has the transmission revisions that I sent him, and he made some revisions. It was shifting a little difficult. You can still kind of see there it could be smoother and quicker. So got those transmission revisions. It should make it a decent amount quicker. He's also going to add a little bit more spice in the tune, kind of turn it up a little bit more on the 93, just dialing it in. And then the cool thing is the trans brake add. So now he has a trans brake that I don't even know. It's one of these buttons. You literally like hold it and it acts as a trans brake. So you get very consistent launches. You can set your RPMs to whatever you want. I don't launch this car very often anymore, but I think that is one of the coolest things ever. Just sit at a red light and pop a two-step, basically a trans brake on an Explorer is pretty cool to me. And they honestly sound pretty good. It's not necessarily a two-step. I mean, it kind of is, but not really. It makes it sound pretty good. So some exciting things for this. I really want to do more with this platform. Me and my wife kind of decided to keep this, the ST, and get a fun toy car, if you will, a third car, something like a sports car of some sort. We're kind of looking right now. It'd be a surprise. You guys will be one of the first ones to know. But yeah, we decided to keep the ST because we love it so much. We don't know what she really wants. An X7. Well, I'm not gonna get an X7 that's the V6. I want the V8, so the twin turbo V8. So it's a $110,000 vehicle that we will have to order, which will be about a year or so delay anyway. So we have plenty of time to have fun with this, have a third car, and then obviously, get rid of it whenever the new one comes. But so some exciting things. I'm gonna do a walkthrough real quick of the barn door that we just did. I just pulled up here to the job site. Do a quick little walkthrough with that. Show you guys kind of what we're doing, the trim work and everything like that, the sheetrock. This building here was basically, it was a shell. It was a concrete and metal building. We came in and did spray foam insulation, all the electrical work. He had someone come in between the spray foam and the electrical and frame it out. They did a terrible job, honestly. There's a few spots in the house that I would be irate if this was my personal house, but anyway, they had someone come in and frame it, and then we came in and sheetrock, tape bed and textured, painted it. He had someone come in and throw in the trim, so now we're going to paint the trim and cabinets. We installed all the electrical work, so that includes all the fixtures, light switches, the entire mainframe, the breaker, digging to the underground. We basically handled the entire project minus the framing of the actual building and the framing of the inside, what makes it a barn dominium, right? That's basically the only two aspects of the project that we didn't handle. And I guarantee he wish we would have handled both, because we would have done a much better job structurally. The building looks great, but there's, whenever you're in it nonstop for 2 months and we're doing all this and that, you notice all the negatives about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little quick walkthrough with you guys real quick on the project. Okay. ST looking fresh. Shut up. Got all the guys in here, so trim. Got everything prepped. We're about to start doing all the trim work here, painting all these cabinets. We already painted all the walls and the ceiling. So we're ready for the guys to come in and throw all the trim in and the cabinets. We're gonna stain all the vanities, paint all the trim, all the closets, master shower, all the window casings, if you can see it. It's all framed out in wood. That's all gonna be painted. It's a 4,000 square foot barn door. You can see there's a bunch of rooms back that direction as well. Got all the homies. Tile, big mud room. Tile floor, and then you got the garage. So all this trim, we're gonna have to paint all of it. We're gonna be here for a couple days. Like I said, we did all the electrical, basically everything except for the framing, the flooring, and the structure of the metal building. So it's been going pretty good. All the electrical's already all fired up. About to start painting this stuff. I'll give you guys a quick run through once we're finished here. It's gonna look real nice. About to take off all these doors, throw them up in here, make a little paint booth area here so we can paint all the interior doors inside before we hang them. But yeah, what I was mentioning about the framers and the guy who built the metal building that didn't do certain things correctly. You can see daylight right here. So he's gonna have to, obviously it's on that corner too. And then this. So this is actually like a metal beam that they had to frame around because it's the I-beam that goes all the way across for the metal barn on the shell of this property. So instead of what they could have done, what they should have done is on these beams use a 2x6 instead of a 2x4, and you would have eliminated this and the entire wall been flush with this. Because you know, you would have lost the 2 inches there, but you wouldn't have this weird column here. And it's on both sides of the house. So there's 2 on this side of the house, and there's 2 on this side of the house, and the other one's right in the middle of the living room. See, you can already see it. That kind of stuff would drive me insane if this was in my living room. But, you know, we just had to end up adjusting to make it look good. Nice little fireplace. Like I said, this thing's about 4,000 square foot. So just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight of kind of where we're at, what we do, kind of just the everyday crap that goes on. But so yeah, like I said, I'll give you guys an update as soon as we get this one wrapped up. I'm gonna go in real quick and help the guys finish prepping so we can get to painting the trim work. Probably gonna be a couple days worth of that. So as soon as we're done, I'll give you guys an update. Until then, appreciate it.